on Saturday right across the street for the Democratic convention. Gavin Newsom in the morning came out and was giving a speech, and literally the CalCare activists for CalCare is the California single payer bill, and Newsom campaigned on single payer years ago, but he was silent last year. 2020 is when AB 1400 was up for it should have come up for a vote, and they took it off.
It was shelved at the last
and
minute.
They didn't even show who would vote for it or who wouldn't. So this is a great audio clip as well, and then we'll hear from Erika Feresten from Healthcare for Us. Well, we don't have Erika. Oh, we do?
We do.
Yes,
yeah, she's on.
Here.
Awesome. Hi.
Hi, Erika.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you for being here.
I know you've been a big part of pushing, Healthcare for Us has got organized to push our single payer. And now, we had AB 1400 last year, and now they're trying to do, can you tell us a little bit about this other bill, 770, because it's kicking the can a little bit. And healthcare is so important for labor because especially something like this, when there's a strike, people are losing their hours and they may not qualify for healthcare, and they wouldn't have to worry about that if there was a single payer bill. And outside of organized labor, people don't have health care and they have to purchase it separately. So anyway, this is of interest to all workers.
Absolutely. And thank you, Janine, for, putting this on your show, which, by the way, you guys really appreciate your show. And Healthcare for Us is a nonprofit, all-volunteer organization dedicated to getting single-payer health care passed here in the state of California, and then leading the larger fight for health care justice. So this is definitely our thing. And you're absolutely right. Governor Newsom campaigned on single-payer health care in 2018. He was campaigning on single-payer health care before that when he was running for lieutenant governor. So he was really working, the California Nurses Association, they are the ones who have written the bill, CalCare. They wrote the preceding single-payer bill. So I feel like Newsom was really working these nurses, showing that he was going to pass single-payer health care when he became governor of this supermajority Democrat legislature that we have here in California. And, silence is violence, right? He killed AB 1400 with his silence. In fact, Assembly Member Ashkara, who carried AB 1400 last time around and is carrying the bill this time around, when he was working to get legislators to sign on to this bill, Newsom was denying I've ever even heard of this bill, which really was detrimental to Assemblymember Carra's efforts, because these legislators would say back to him, why should I support a bill that the governor doesn't even know anything about? So this is why we wanted to target him and chant him down at the California Democratic Convention. We are removing this excuse. He cannot use the excuse this time. Oh, I didn't know there was such a bill. Isn't that a shame? If only I had known, I would have done something to pass it. So that was the point of our chanting down Newsom at the convention, as well as rallying all these Democrat legislators who talk about how they support single payer, but then will say, I'm single payer, but I don't know, I've got a few issues with CalCare. This seems to be the way that it always goes. So we're bringing CalCare back. The nurses have brought it back. We're making it sexy. So everybody join the CalCare train.
Absolutely.
And in fact, that clip that you played with is it Zaslav? Is that how you say it?
Zaslav, yes.
The Writers Guild protesters. We grabbed that clip and put it in our group who went and protested Newsom to keep the inspiration going. So
it was. I was there at
so
the.
That's been making around.
Yeah, I was there at the convention. I was actually chanting right alongside you guys. So it was a great show of solidarity and support for CalCare.
He actually had to stop his speech at some point.
I think he
Didn't
quit.
He stalled for a little bit and waited.
Somebody said he wrapped it up early.
Yeah, and just so everyone knows, Ash Kalra represents the 25th Assembly District, and I think that's outside of San Jose.
Yeah.
And so, last year there was a lot of co-sponsors and all that, and they just didn't bring it to the floor for a vote. And they said that they didn't have enough votes. But it's kind of the same thing that happened nationally. Let's see it. Like, who isn't voting for it? And now with 770, I believe, and you can speak more about this, Erika, 770 that is out is saying that they want to put it into committee again. And there was already like five years of committee listening sessions that have already happened. Newsom knew about it. We don't need it to go into committee. We need a vote, so.
Yeah, thank you for bringing this up, Janine, because this is a really important thing that's going on. Let me get right to the point and be clear. SB 770 is the ops bill to CalCare. It is an opposition bill. So they have, I believe that many, Wiener and some legislators who have co-authored it, who have been single-payer supporters, believe that they have basically been bamboozled because this bill was pitched to them as complementary to CalCare.
Right.
It is not complementary to CalCare. It has been pitched as a single-payer bill. It is absolutely not a single-payer bill. There is one single-payer bill, and that is CalCare, written by the California nurses. So I hope these legislators are listening. I hope that they will have enough humility to realize that they have been duped to support an opposition bill to single-payer, and I hope that they will make repair by urging their colleagues in the Assembly to stop SB 770 and support CalCare.
Okay, and I think actually, so CalCare, the new bill, which is, I believe CalCare, is that AB 1690?
Yes, it's a spot bill right now, 1690. So that number is going to change in January. But the name, CalCare, will remain the same. And the reason why the nurses went ahead and did a spot bill is because it gives us activists a tool to rally around and get out there and canvass and get support. The nurses have been running every month. They've got canvassers, out there canvassing throughout the state every month. And so instead of waiting until it's in the process, they're like, let's take as much time as we can to educate folks, the public, and legislators, unions.
Absolutely.
For unions to sign on and endorse the bill. We can talk about that offline.
And do you know when this would be coming to the floor, or when this would be something that the body votes on?
So I believe, and I'm sure some brilliant caller will call in and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's January 2024. That's when it'll start. I'm thinking the Health Committee in the Assembly, then Appropriations in the Assembly, and then the floor of the Assembly. And I know Assembly Member Carr is going to take it all the way through the floor. We're going to see who votes for CalCare.
Okay, so AB 770 is we're in general is not what we need, and it's AB 1690 or CalCare, whatever that number becomes, that is the CalCare bill is what we want to make sure people are paying attention to and call the representatives on.
Exactly.
Thank you, Erika.
Thank you, Erika.
We'll have you back.
Thank you. Okay, thank you so much.
And actually, can you promote your show? You have a show, a new show. Am I right, on KPFK?
Thank you for that. We do have a show. It's the same name as our organization, HealthCare for Us. It's every second and fourth Thursday at 5 p.m. And one last promotion. If everyone listening could go to our website, HC4US.org. So that's H as in health, C as in care, 4US.org, and click on Take Action. You'll find a petition you can sign to support CalCare. So just go to our website, HC4US.org, click Take Action, CalCare Now, and sign the petition to support CalCare.
Okay, thanks, Erika.
Thank you, Erika. Wonderful.
Yeah, and so this is, this relates to the labor, where people could be losing their health care because they're on strike or they're just not getting enough hours. I know that happens in the film industry.
I believe,
and so this would mean that you don't have to worry about that.
Well, for me, it's one less thing I have to worry about negotiating in a contract negotiation. So it's what, the thing that bogs us down the most is having to really talk about these side issues, which shouldn't be something that we have to worry about. We're really concerned with making sure we're health and safety at the workplace, and obviously wages. But healthcare is a long discussion, and it has slowed down. It does slow down the negotiation process quite a bit. So it just depends on the situation. But I am grateful that we're trying to pass this, and I'm hopeful that Ash will take this to the all the way down to the wire this time.